In this video, I want to discuss about a particular disease that affects day-old chicks, and this disease often affects them during the first week of brooding. So I need you to pay much attention because every seconds of this video is very important. And if this is your first time of coming across my video, please kindly help me to grow my channel by clicking the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment, and most importantly, share for others to benefit. Thanks. This disease, yolk sac infection, is a very common problem in day-old chicks, especially during the first week of brooding. It's a serious condition that can lead to high mortality if it is not managed quickly. On this video, I'm going to explain the causes, the signs, and the remedy, most especially in broilers. The first question now is, what is yolk sac infection or omphalitis? It is a kind of bacterial infection of the yolk sac. This yolk sac is the internal food source that the chicks absorb after hatching. And if the yolk is not fully absorbed or it gets contaminated, it becomes infected. That is why you see that when your chicks are hatched initially, they can stay for 24 to 48 hours without food. It is because they are absorbing the internal food, that is the yolk sac. Now they are absorbing it. What are now the causes of yolk sac infection? The causes of yolk sac infection, I will summarize them into 5 causes. Number 1 is as a result of infections from bacteria such as E. coli, Salmonella, or Proteus. Then number 2, when there is delay or improper absorption of yolk after hatching. Then number 3 is when there is dirty water or feed, or the litter is wet. And the 4th one is poor egg handling before incubation, that is from the hatchery. Then the 5th point is unhygienic hatchery or brooding environment, and this has to do with hatchery. So you now discover that from all what I have listed here, it majorly boils down to the hatchery problem. And that is why you should make sure that you book your birds from a trusted and reliable hatchery to avoid this yolk sac infection. Then what are the signs of this yolk sac infection, or as it is called, undissolved yolk? Number 1 is that you observe swollen or soft belly in the chicks. And the second point is that you kind of perceive a kind of foul smelling discharge from the navel of the chicks. And you also notice that the navel of the chicks is unhealed, does not heal completely, and it is wet. You also notice that there will be loss of appetite of the chicks, whereby the chicks will stay off feed, and there will be weakness and reluctance to move. They'll just stay in one place, and immediately within 7 days you will see a lot of mortality, and this is where problems start to generate, because there is a sudden death in the chicks in the first 7 days, especially within the 7 days of arrival. You also discover that the chicks may sit with eyes closed or appear sleepy. Sometimes you will not think that this is coccidiosis, but it is not, whereas it is the yolk sac infection. The next step I want to discuss about is the treatment and the remedy or the treatment to administer. But please, if you are getting any tangible information from this video, kindly help me to grow my channel by clicking the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon to get notified anytime I upload a new video. Do not hesitate to give this video a thumbs up, please. This will help me to grow my channel, and share so that other persons can also benefit. Thanks so much. The remedy and the treatment for this yolk sac infection, the first treatment is antibiotic treatment. For this case, immediately your birds or your chicks arrived, be it broilers or pullets, immediately they arrive, the first thing you have to do is to give them a broad spectrum antibiotics, either through their water or through their feed, for 3 to 5 days. This is one of the reasons why people give their chicks antibiotics, and it should be a broad spectrum antibiotics. What we mean by broad spectrum antibiotics is that antibiotics that can target various both gram-positive and gram-negative disease-causing organisms. That is what we mean by broad spectrum antibiotics, and it should be given for 3 to 5 days. And examples of such antibiotics that can disease causing organisms are amoxicillin. So if you are buying any drugs for your chicks for this period for brooding, make sure it contains amoxicillin. And if it is plain amoxicillin, then you can use 1 gram per a liter of water. So if you want to administer 2 liters of water to your chicks upon arrival, that means you are using 2 grams to 2 liters of water. If it's 5 liters they are drinking, that means it is 5 grams to 5 liters of water. Then the second antibiotic that will be very effective is oxytetracycline. Oxytetracycline is also very effective, and you can use 1 gram per liter of water, just as amoxicillin. Then another third antibiotics that is very effective for this disease is enrofloxacin. Enrofloxacin is also a broad spectrum antibiotics, and you can also administer it as 1 ml per liter of water. The first thing you have to do is start treatment immediately as soon as you see the first sign of any of the symptoms which I have listed earlier. Do not wait, that you want to see it in another chicks first to confirm. Another type of treatment that you can also give is a kind of supportive therapy, whereby you add either multivitamins or glucose or electrolytes to the chicks' water, and this helps to support and boost their immune system. Those weak chicks that are unable to move, to eat, most especially electrolyte, it helps to boost them as well. Then another thing that you can do is to make sure that the chicks are warm and dry. So try as much as possible to avoid cool or chilling of the brooder house. This will help you a lot. Then the other point is how to prevent it. One, like I said earlier, you should buy your chicks from a well-reputable and trusted hatchery that has proper management for parent stock. Number 2 is that you should disinfect your brooding area before the arrival. I always advise farmers that you should make sure that your brooding pen is well disinfected and well arranged. Make sure you put your wood shavings, heat the pen 24 to 48 hours before the chicks' arrival. Number 3, you should ensure that the litter materials are dry and properly heated. Number 4 is that you should sanitize the waters and the feeders daily. There are some sanitizers that are also consumable for birds which you can use, and they are very helpful. For example, you have the VOX disinfectant which can be consumed by chicks. You also have this polydine that is also is as a disinfectant, and it can also be consumed by your chicks. Then you also have iodine. Iodine is a very potent antibacterial and antiviral medicine that your chicks can also consume. You can give it to your chicks to boost their immunity. I mean, the iodine that we normally use to treat our wounds is very effective and is an antibacterial and antiviral medication. You also make sure that you give early access to clean water and clean feed. This will help your chicks a lot. Then the last point is that you should add antibiotics and vitamin in the first 3 to 5 days as a preventive measure. I have said this before. This is one of the reasons why most people always give antibiotics and vitamins for the first 3 to 5 days. It serves as a preventive measures. Now, let me give you a secret tip. Once you notice a kind of wet and swollen navel, the possible solution is just antibiotics, and make sure that your brooder house is hygiene. Then if you notice that the chicks are weak and they are not feeding, just give them glucose or vitamins or electrolyte. The third point that I have to share with you is when you notice that the chicks are dying in the first week, that means the first 7 days of their life, is most possible that you should suspect yolk sac infection or chilling. This is for the first 7 days, and once you can check all these boxes, your birds will be good to go and grow rapidly. Thanks. Please help me to grow my channel by subscribing, turn on the bell icon, like, drop your questions in the comment section, and I will do well to answer all of them. Thanks, and see you in my next video. Peace out with love.